Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. And everybody tells me that I am not the same. I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. Oh, since I met you, baby, all I need is you.
The sound of Ivory Joe Hunter. Oh yeah, German, I'm sure you know this. It's the kind of music I'm called rent-a-tile. Rent-a-tile music. If you don't understand what that is, then go talk to your father, your grandfather. It's about, lovers, whether they're dating or they're married or they just really, really, sometimes it's just really, really good friends. It's not necessarily a romantic situation, but it works obviously better when these are, dedicated couples because you're connecting at so many positive levels. And when you see a couple that gets into a venture that they can share, and they can share in delivering the goods and also in making it grow, that's a total blessing. It seems we're hovering around Canada today. We didn't mean to be all up in Canada today. It's Canada Day. We had Olive Ellis at our first segment, and we had our long bench guest, of course, who grew up in Canada. And now we have a Jamaican couple in Canada creating a buzz across the whole of social media. If you have not yet come across something on Facebook Live called Sing With Me Baby, bookmark it, because if you don't want to do that now, you're going to be late in the line to see and experience the beauty that is this combination. Sing With Me Baby is a project I'm not going to tell you that much about right now. I'm going to invite the main operatives to talk to us about it. They're online with us. Christopher Hayles, born in Trenchtown in Kingston, a very special part of the country. So much happens and has continued to happen in Trenchtown. And a young age, he was hosting community events and, bringing in the crowd and impersonating radio personalities, politicians, and he's now doing his own thing. But listen, man, there's the Adam and then there's the Eve. She, the other side of this beautiful combo, was born in the picturesque, breezy parish of St. Elizabeth, coming from a musical family exposed to music early in life. So, without anything more before they tell us about themselves, Christopher Hayles and Latoya. Welcome to Palav. How you all doing? Latoya Mullings Hayles. Let me give your father his credit, Latoya.
Thank you.
Gerry. Man, putting us in the mood for later on this evening.
Whoa! Yes.
Man, the song you played is the appropriate song because since I met my baby, and she's definitely right here beside me, Latoya, say what you want to say to Gerry.
Hello, Mr. Gerry. How are you? Thank you so much for having us.
All the better for hearing you. I'm always just so excited, and many of our listeners are, of course, to track our people everywhere they are in the world. The fact that we are game changers everywhere we go. So we understand that you have your roots firmly here, and then you go into a country that's welcomed you, and you have helped to contribute and to build them up and the rest of the world because you're now online. Tell us about how this project started.
All right, so you want me to go, baby?
Go ahead, honey.
I'm a singer, right? And my husband is a Sammy Davis Jr. entertainer. And so I would sing live on Facebook every week on a show called Don't Pass Me By, an inspirational show. So, we were sitting on the sofa one Sunday afternoon, and I was singing a song. It's Now or Never, I'll hold you tight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Elvis.
Elvis Presley. I was singing that song and I started to record it. My husband was sitting right beside me. So I said, "Sing with me, baby." And he started to sing with me. He started to sing with me and we spoil it in the end.
Yes, I made a mess of the song.
I made a mess too.
Yes, because really I didn't know the song that well.
Yeah.
And the ending of the song is where I really
Yeah.
messed up badly. But guess what? We posted it on social media, and the rest they say
Is
is
history.
history.
Yeah.
Mm.
My husband was like, "Don't post it," I'm like, people love transparency, and that's what I've learned about social media. And it was very well received. They were like, "Give us more, give us more." And so we dedicated every Sunday afternoon for Sing With Me, Baby at 5:30 Toronto time. This is a show where we just, we love on each other, and we promote love in relationships through music. We sing, 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 and it's a very interactive show as well, where our audience also get to engage by giving their opinions and share aspects of their relationships. It's just something where people they literally clear their schedule on a Sunday. They don't want to be caught doing anything other than, to see us.
Yeah,
Quality time for everybody.
as an MC in Toronto, I used to notice, going out and hosting events, I would notice a lot of people within our culture, within the Black community here in Toronto, they're not open to, expressing love, holding hands, kissing. Sometimes I would wonder who's with whom. And, at the end of the night, then I see them walking out, I realize, oh, they're husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend. And we wanted to change that trend. We want to say, hey, it's open. Don't be afraid to express yourself, show love. Don't be afraid to kiss. Don't be afraid to hold hands when you're walking through the mall, on the street. So we stepped it up a bit and we started to, express our affection openly.
Yes.
And they gravitated to that. And that's where we are right now.
Yes.
More love is not going to do any harm. In fact, it's enhancing what we have, right?
And believe me, with this beautiful lady beside me, Gerry, I have no choice. Every time I look at her, I pick her up, I want to love her up, and you know what I mean? I can't let her know how much I'm in love, and I love her. She's my angel, Gerry.
Oh, stop. Say it again. Say it again. No, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. What you're saying is just the gospel truth. We're not necessarily socially wired to have these public. Well, it's not that you're making it public, is that you're not refraining in public. You know what I mean? Because it's not a show, it's how you feel, but we tend to kind of dampen it a little bit in public. And why? I mean, it's contagious, it's good, it's, and so I was very, very much intrigued with this particular project for that very reason. Because who have more lyrics than we? Why don't we use it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when the DJs do it, they do it, They do it. I mean, that's just one genre, but we also have this genre, the rent-a-tile and the lovey-dovey softies. We used to call it lovey-dovey softies. It was Barry G, right? But before Barry G, there was the rent-a-tile style.
Yes.
And all of that is part of who we are, but we don't necessarily do it publicly, eh?
Exactly. And with a voice, like my wife, man, it's great to have her being a part of this initiative. And we're doing well because we're also having the discussions that we also, are afraid to talk about. Some intimacy, some, social issues. And hey, the door's open for such discussions, and we're having a whale of a time.
Which ones have caught the most fire? Captured imagination and so on, because people have lots on their minds, and just being able to being a safe space and vent and to express, that must be a beautiful thing.
Yes. One in particular was the most recent one too. Have you ever felt the earthquake effect in your relationship during intimacy? Have you ever
Whoa.
There's a lot of people, you know, I find, especially the ladies, I can speak for
Yes.
them. Like I hear them talk all the time. I hear that I have listened. And
Yes.
a lot of women have never experienced that earthquake effect. You know, they've
Wow.
been married for umpteen years and they don't know what it's like, you know. So these are some of the
Wow.
things that we like to talk about. It riles them up and it stir up a lot of conversation.
Yes.
And my husband and I, we've shared it openly that we always experience that, you know.
I'm telling you, even the very foundation shifted.
Whoa, my nerves I can't manage. I'm a single man. Stop it. But but this is part of God's plan, right? The
Yeah.
expression of I mean, it's a whole range. It's a package. Raising a family together, being there for each other, complementing each other with your strengths and helping each other in the weaknesses, and the whole line.
Yes.
The whole line. But I can tell Miss Lady, Miss Latoya.
Yes,
From the
sir.
way your husband go on in, me no know, it's like say aftershock still a keep.
Trust me.
Forget the earthquake, my man still a quiver.
Everything he said is true.
Yes,
And you know
yes,
what?
yes.
When we experience that together,
Yes, that's the thing.
together at the same time,
Multiplied.
it's mind-blowing. It's
Wow,
mind-blowing, you know. So if you
wow.
can find someone that you have that chemistry and that close connection with, it really helps. It bonds you. And that's why we talk about cuddling as well. Like, what does cuddling do for your relationship? And you know, it relieves your stress and all these things. It lowers your blood pressure and it boosts your immunity. And it's said that those who cuddled are more happier in their relationship because regular close contact is not just about physically being together. It helps to build trust over time with your partner, right? It
Yes.
helps you to feel loved and secure. So it's a very strong nonverbal communication in relationships. And these are just the hot topics that people look forward to every
What?
week.
Yes, it's fun. It's just I'm just really happy that you're helping to feed this kind of thrust because we're leaving too much value on the table. God has created it today, and we're not necessarily utilizing it in the way it was intended. And the truth is that every living being can affirm the other by that. I mean, look at even people with pets. We'll talk about that in a little bit after the end of this break.
This is 94.5 FM.
Love is better when it's done right. Use a condom, get tested, and love it right. The time by Jamaica Aid Support for Life is
3:45. Candidates who contested the February 26, 2024 local government elections are reminded to file a return of election expenses by Monday, April 8, 2024. Any candidate who fails to make a return commits an offense and is liable to a fine or imprisonment for a term not less than 3 years. That was an important announcement from the Electoral Office of Jamaica.
The best dressed chicken fun in the sun is back. Bring the entire family for a free gospel celebration with activities for kids, health fair, job opportunities, BMX showcase while enjoying delicious food from the best dressed chicken. Enjoy performances from international sensations Kirk Franklin and Toby Mac, local gospel giants Kevin Downswell, Jermaine Edwards, Harleen Davis, evangelist Andrew Palau, and many more. Head to the National Stadium Saturday, April 20, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. The best dressed chicken fun in the sun. See you there.
For the top business stories and features of the day, tune into the Business Roundup during Beyond the Headlines on Radio Jamaica 94 FM weekdays at 5:15 p.m. The Business Roundup on Mondays is brought to you by Alliance International Medical Limited, the first comprehensive cancer care facility in the Western Caribbean, delivering cancer care in one location. Alliance International Medical Limited, we care.
It's Palav on Radio Jamaica 94 FM. We're in the Tea Time Broughta extension here, and it's Sing With Me, Baby. And the heart can sing, the spirit can soar. The music is part of the methodology to getting closeness with your life partner, with your family, with your extended family, as community. And here's a couple locked into each other's needs, wishes, and the whole nine, because they are together in a bond of marriage, but also in a partnership with a product that is pulling other people into understanding and celebrating love the way we can, and recognizing that we're denying ourselves lots of joy that can come with that through singing, through touch, good touch. That's where you left us then, Latoya.
Yeah.
The fact that cuddling, just, it's a cuddling could lead to other aspects of physical intimacy, but it's not necessarily, because cuddling does in itself have its benefits, because you have the cuddle that you give to your child.
Yes.
You have the cuddle that people give to their pets, and it's really just about it's a one living being to another. So when you do that now, when you're talking about a proper full relationship for life, then how are you going to leave that out?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge part of it.
Yes. One of the things that keep people tuned in, it's our talent or humor or choice of songs, right, baby?
That's right.
Or charm. My husband is so charismatic to his warm personality, and we are not considered to be the average couple.
Exactly.
Because you cannot see us.
So when you log on, if you do see a picture of us, you'll see, yes, I know that I'm handsome, but I also, there's a disparity with age.
Yes.
And I also have this young, beautiful lady beside me who's my wife and the mother of my kids. So, it's a blessing for me in many ways.
Exactly, that's true. And people who engage often say that Sing With Me Baby has enhanced their relationships or marriages, and they're learning from us. And yesterday, I actually sent a message to my husband that one of our supporters commented under one of our posts. I'll just call her Keisha. It says, "Thank you for being a part of my life. Your music makes a big difference in my life, and I have learned a lot from you and your husband, and you both make the love in my relationship get better. Thank you again." This is what our aim is.
And we have received so many of those messages.
Fantastic.
And Gerry, when I listen and see what goes on in social media, and I hear people talk about this, that, hey, I'm so tired of seeing Jamaicans bashing each other. Yes. I think, what, we really do have to change this trend. And, we're happy to be doing this so we can turn the table, and focus on something positive instead of tearing down each other, cursing each other, and making a quarrel each time on social media. Let's talk about love.
Yes. Talking about social media, give us the handles where we can follow what you do.
Yes, so Latoya Mullings Music on all platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But we go live on Facebook, Latoya Mullings Music page, every Sunday afternoon at 5:30 Toronto time. So you can't miss it. We're the same name on all platforms.
That's right.
And then we premiere the video on YouTube right after the live on Facebook. So Latoya Mullings Music, yes.
Latoya Mullings Music. Got it. Fantastic. How did you feel after the first one? Because, pioneering and so on. Did you exhale? What was it? Did you feel exhilarated?
After the first one, I was more relaxed, but my husband, it was his first time singing live on Facebook, because prior to singing live, I would have posted pre-recorded videos. And so on Sunday, we just didn't get a chance. We had some issues with storage and posting and all these things. So I said, "Baby, we're going to go live." He's like, "Nah, just tell them, we'll try again next week." I said, "Baby, we're going live right now." And he's like, "What?" Because he's never been live on Facebook. So it's something.
I was nervous, to be honest with you, Gerry, even though, I'm in the media and I'm on radio and all that stuff. Well, at the time was on radio. I was really nervous because just never been on social media, live on social media. So
with your wife.
With my wife.
Yes, where it really matters, right?
I said, "Oh my gosh, I don't think I want to do this." But eventually, after the first one, I said, "You know what? I'll give it a shot."
Yes.
So,
but your wife hit something on the head by the fact that one of the pluses of social media, there are many possibilities that are not, the best. But you know, there are two sides of the same coin. One is that you take yourself. You can try, and you can do it again. It doesn't have a kind of a bar where people write you off. If you're going to be in mainstream media prime time, people just there's no forgiveness. But in the social, you share, but then you get a little bit more intimately close with you in the sense of who you are, warts and all, and you don't take yourself so seriously. So they're with you. You know, you're not going to find people wishing bad. You always have the haters, but you know, I'm convinced they're in the minority.
They are like what 1%.
Yes.
Yeah.
For real.
I was really nervous about you know, how I would come across. And then I realized that they were not looking for perfection. They just wanted you to be there for them.
They're looking for affection.
And yes, that's right.
Through the music, because that's how you show us love. That you know, by demonstrating your love is an extension that, hey, yes, you can have affirming relationships, and you can sing with each other too.
Gerry, as we're speaking, a lot of messages are coming in right now on the Facebook page, Latoya Mullings music page. They're saying that they're listening right now because we told them.
Fantastic.
So hey guys, hey everybody.
Fantastic.
I just want to say a quick hi to you all, or all our followers, or star senders, subscribers, all of our supporters. And I want to say shout out to my siblings.
Yes.
They are like the backbone. Right? They're listening right now. They're in different countries all over the world, but they're tuned in right now and they're listening. Hey guys, I love you.
Yes, so all the supporters out there, I want to say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Depends on where you're around the world right now. It's 40 degrees in Toronto, and we're waiting to rock your world later on.
Well, baby, there's one person that we can never forget to say hi to. She was very instrumental in growing our page, and she's Auntie Donna. Donna Marigo. Shout out to her. She doesn't know us from anywhere.
That's right.
And she has showed us so much love, and she has played an
pivotal role in enhancing our page.
Thank you, Auntie Donna. Love you.
So we thank you so much, Auntie Donna. We love you and enough respect to you.
Fantastic. We have time for one more of your selections. Which one do you want us to go with?
Wonderful World.
Stick by me.
All right.
Yes, because I want to let this beautiful lady know that's what I intend to do, and that's what I've been doing all along.
All right, before we release it, just give us your, what I like to call the last lick, your final word. Who goes first in that? One person, then the other, and then the tune bus.
Well, I want to say...
Okay. Go ahead. Just continue to love on each other. Never be afraid to be yourself with your partner. Just love. There can never be too much of that, as Mr. Gerry said earlier.
Yes, love is what we're all about. And Gerry, I want to say thank you so much. I was dreaming about this all along, even before we knew that, we were going to be linking with you. I used to listen to you while at work, and I'm saying one of this day, I'm going to be doing something with this brother. I really enjoy you, and I love you. Keep up the good work. Yes, stick by me, honey.
You're awesome.
Are you going to stick by me?
What a wonderful world you've created. Thank you both very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Stick by me, I'll stick by you. Stick by me, I'll stick by you. My life on earth would be useless, can't you see? Oh, if I didn't have you to stick by me. I love you, darling, and that's no lie. Oh, stick by me, I'll stick by you. When you cry, I cry too. Oh, stick by me, and I'll stick by you. Remember, my heart and my love belong to you. Oh, stick by me, I'll stick by you. Friends may try to hurt us, scandalize our name, Oh yeah, I love you, darling, and that's no lie. Oh, oh, stick by me, I'll stick by you. Friends may try to hurt us, scandalize our name. No one can tear us apart. You've got a place in my heart. Oh yeah, I love you, darling, and that's no lie. Oh, oh, stick by me, I'll stick by you. When you cry, I cry too. Oh, oh, stick by me, I'll stick by you. Remember, my heart and my love belong to you. Oh, oh, stick by me, I'll stick by you. Stick by me, I'll stick by you. Anyway now.
You're listening to Radio Jamaica, the voice of the nation.
Hello anywhere. No need to stand in long lines. Shop with the credit card, pay online.
The time by Hayles Online is
4 o'clock.
Tune in to Radio Jamaica 94 FM on Wednesdays and Fridays at 11:40.